to a new world of gods and monsters.
He's alive!
Here's Johnny.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, I'm telling you, brother, it's a frightful sight to see what goes on Halloween night.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the inaugural episode of the new regime of horror trivia here on the interwebs. It's why we love horror trivia. I am Calamity John Marr, the gatekeeper of this league, along with my co-host, Mr. DVD, Mike Hanley. Mike, how you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm doing good. How about you?
I mistakenly said on the video store that this was going to be a cordial match, but I did some digging, and I found out these guys actually don't like each other. So that was upsetting. So apologies to all the fans out there. There is bad blood here. So to tell us more about that bad blood, I'm going to bring in the hitman, Hunter Chambliss. He can tell us all about it.
How's it going, guys? Yeah, a lot of history between me and Alec. We were former partners, turned rivals. This is our first horror match together. This is my first horror match in a while, so I'm ready to get in and kick his ass.
All right. And, you pick Scream as your strength. We know anybody that knows you knows. You're supposed to know it. So do you feel like pressure when people ask you Scream questions?
Actually, it's funny because I've wrote so many deep cut Scream questions that I should know the answer to a lot of deep cut questions. Even while I'm watching the series, I'll ask myself questions like about stuff in the background, about different quotes, things like that. So Scream is a movie that is a series that like I know inside and out. I know a lot of people say that, but I actually do. I know quotes, like pretty much the entirety of most of the quotes in the series. So I should be good at Scream by now.
All right. Well, with that being said, we're going to drop you backstage briefly. I don't know if I want to have both you guys on screen at the same time with all this bad blood. We'll put you back, and we'll bring in Alec Miller. Alec, Hunter didn't say too many horrible things, but he did hint that there's history here. So if you want to elaborate on that, go right ahead.
Yeah, man. Like you said, we have a lot of history back in like early CWT, wrestling trivia days. Whenever he started like doing his own thing with movie trivia, he asked me to come on board, be the first member of his faction. He added more people, and as more people started getting added, I started getting pushed to the wayside. And then eventually, I stopped hearing from him. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't get a hey. It's that was it Joe Exotic meme where it's like I didn't get a hello, fuck you, nothing. I didn't get nothing. So I kind of started calling him out and letting him know that I didn't appreciate that there's some bad blood. And so I did what I could to get him out of retirement, and I finally did. And I'm planning to take care of him. I'm going to send him back into retirement. Let's just say that. Well,
there's only one way to settle a feud like this, and that is 3 rounds of horror trivia on why we love horror trivia. Let's bring Hunter back in. Guys, we're going to play 3 rounds tonight. Slightly different than the Nerd Entertainment Network days. First round is a speed round. You're going to write all 8 of your answers on the board. We'll ask you 8 questions in the 8 categories you guys chose. I'll ask a question. 10 seconds will pass. Mike will ask a question. We'll go back and forth until 8 questions have been asked. If you get all 8 right, there's a 9th bonus question. You do get 3 repeats in a challenge. If you'd like more time in round 1, you could use a repeat. Just ask for an extension at the end. We'll put 20 seconds on the clock, and you could ask for repeats during that time as well. Any questions?
Nope.
That being said, I'll ask you your first question. Your first question comes from the Scream franchise. In Scream 3, what character does Roman claim is his father?
Repeat the question, please.
At the end.
Oh, okay. Again, I don't understand the rules. So.
Okay, your next question under Stephen King adaptations. In Dr. Sleep, what do the True Knot call the life force they draw out of their victims?
In 2010 slashers, what horror legend plays the mother, Aubrey Davison, in You're Next?
The next category of monster movies. How many films in the 1950s featured the creature from the Black Lagoon?
We're going to go on over to horror comedies. What type of bugs take over a man's apartment in the Creep Show segment? They're creeping up on you.
Your next question under the Evil Dead franchise. In Evil Dead Rise, what type of building was originally on the site where the main character's apartment building stands?
In 2020's horror, what is the subtitle of the 7th Paranormal Activity movie?
And your final question under found footage movies. Who directed The Bay?
Now, if you'd like to use an extension or a repeat, that opportunity will pass out in 5. All right, Hunter.
Oh.
And you want the first question repeated. So the first question in the Scream franchise, what character, on Scream 3, which character does Roman claim is his father? $15 more seconds. And we got 5, 4, 3.
Did I get the last one repeated?
Sure, the last question. In found footage, who directed The Bay? And we're winding it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Let's start with Hunter. Hunter, turn your board around, read your answers off, and I'll let you know how you did.
All right, I had John Milton, Essence, Barbara Crampton, 2, Spiders, High Rise, The Last 10, and then I didn't get the last one.
All right, and Alec, your answers.
I put Billy Loomis, Steam, Andy McDowell, 3, Centipedes, Bank, Ghost Dimension, and Fede Alvarez.
All right, after round 1, I have Alec in the lead with a score of 3-2. Your answers, who does Roman claim his father is? John Milton, he claims is his father. The True Knot calls the essence steam that they pull out of the victims' bodies. Barbara Crampton plays the mother, and you're next. There were 3 creatures from the Black Lagoon movies in the 50s. Cockroaches are taking over the guy's apartment, and they're creeping up on you. A bank was originally where the building was in Evil Dead Rise. The Next of Kin is the 7th Paranormal Activity movie. And who directed The Bay? Barry Levinson directed The Bay. With that being said, Alex, since you are in the lead, you have a choice if you want to have your questions from the Insidious franchise read to you first, or if you want Hunter to have his Scream question first.
I'll go first. Why not?
All right. Mike, do you want to read these, or you want to read the Scream questions?
Yeah, I'll read these.
All right. So you could read Alec 4 questions in the Insidious franchise. Remember, questions are worth 2 points. You can check down to multiple choice for 1, and steals are available.
Alec, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Question number 1. What floor do Quinn and her family live on in Insidious Chapter 30?
I did multiple choice.
Multiple choice. A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 6. No, 5.
C5.
That is incorrect. Hunter for the 1-point steal.
I'm going to go 4.
That is correct for the 1-point steal. Question number 2. After the ghost takes Elsie's whistle in Insidious The Last Key, she tells the story about living in a house that starts with her and her brother doing what chore?
I do multiple choice on this one too.
A, painting a fence. B, doing laundry. C, washing a floor. D, drying the dishes.
D.
D is incorrect. Hunter for the 1-point steal.
Can I get
Give me the options. Yeah.
multiple choice options?
Yeah. A, painting a fence. B, doing laundry. C, washing a floor. D, drying the dishes.
C.
C is correct for the 1 point steal. Question number 3. At the start of Insidious, both Renee and Dalton wear pajamas with what animals on them?
How many multiple choice on this one?
Multiple choice. A, dogs. B, cats. C, fish. D, monkeys.
Monkeys.
Monkeys is correct for 1 point. And your final question. When Specs and Tucker argue over which code word is better to use in Insidious Chapter 2, which code word is Specs advocating for?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice is A, quesadilla. B, unicorn. C, umbrella. D, kangaroo.
Can I get the options read back one more time?
Yeah. A, quesadilla. B, unicorn. C, umbrella. D, kangaroo.
I'll go with umbrella.
Umbrella is incorrect. Hunter for the 1 point steal. Your options are A, quesadilla. B, unicorn. C, umbrella. Or D, kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo is also correct. We were looking for unicorn.
It comes up more naturally in conversation.
Fair.
All right. With that being said, I have the tie score of 4-4 going into Hunter's questions for the Scream franchise. Are you ready, Hunter?
Let's do it.
All right, your first question. In Scream 6, what is Ethan dressed as at the costume party?
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, a chicken, B, a cowboy, C, an alien, or D, a knight?
A knight.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question. Right before Sydney fires her, Rebecca has scored her a contract with Random House to write how many more books?
Two.
2 is incorrect. Chance for a 2 point steal, Alec.
I'll go 3.
3 is the correct answer for 2 points.
Damn it.
Your third question. In Scream 2022, when Chad and Vince start arguing in the bar, Chad compares Vince to what horror character?
Oh, fuck. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Jason Voorhees, B, Michael Myers, C, Freddy Krueger, or D, Leatherface?
Michael Myers.
He's the uglier Michael Myers. That's correct.
Yeah.
And your final question. What is the last movie Randy lists when guessing the killer's favorite college-themed scary movie in Scream 2?
Ooh, I like this question. This is a Hunter Scream question. I appreciate this.
Yeah.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Final Exam, B, The Dorm That Dripped Blood, C, Splatter University, or D, Graduation Day?
C, Splatter University.
C is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Final Exam, B, The Dorm That Dripped Blood, C, Splatter University, or D, Graduation Day?
B.
B is also incorrect. The last film Randy names is Final Exam. Fittingly, the final thing he says is Final Exam.
Yeah.
That being said, Mike, I have the score tied up at 6 going into round 3.
Yes.
All right.
That is correct.
With that being said, now it's going to go the other way. Hunter, since you're the higher ranked competitor coming into this match, you're going to have the choice if you want to spin first or second. And we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to have you spin all 3 of yours just so we know what you're going to go through the entire time. So would you like to spin first and potentially take things off? Or do you want to have Alex? Okay, so Alec, you will spin first. We're bringing the wheel. This is
first for me.
You want to spin first. Okay, now remember you have 1 respin. So if you get one you don't like, you can respin once. Okay?
All right.
So we'll spin for your 2 point question first.
All righty.
Oh, let me spin that. Your 2 point question is going to be in sci-fi horror. You good with that? Or do you want to keep it?
Yeah.
So you're going to get sci-fi for 2. Your 3 point question is going to also be in sci-fi horror. Do you want that or spin again?
Spin again.
You get horror comedies for 3, and your 5 point is going to be in Supernatural.
Okay.
All right, Alec, here is your 2 point spin.
All right.
Yours is going to be in horror comedies. You want to keep that or use your respin?
Keep it.
All right, your 3-pointer is going to be in the 1980s. Do you want to keep that or respin?
I'll respin.
Respin that. Okay, that's your 1 respin. So your 3-pointer will be in. You have to respin that. That Hunter already has that one. Sci-fi horror for you. And then your 5-pointer is going to be in the 1980s. All right. Now, Hunter, you also have the option. Do you want to go first or second?
Let's go first. Yes.
You want to go first. So I read you your Scream questions. So Mike can read you your 2-point question in science fiction horror. We'll get that wheel out of here. So
All right, let's do it.
Let's see everybody's face is nice and big.
Okay, so your 2-pointer in sci-fi horror hunter.
Mhm.
The earliest atomic tests in New Mexico caused common ants to mutate into giant man-eating monsters that threaten civilization. Name that movie.
Tremors?
That is incorrect. We were looking for Them.
Never heard of it. I'm fine with
That's a classic. All right, we will go over to Alec for his 2-pointer in horror comedies. Let me scroll on down to that. Okay, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Your 2-pointer. A species of South American killer spiders hitch a ride to America in a coffin and start to breed and kill.
That 8-legged freaks.
Unfortunately, it's the other one. It's arachnophobia.
Arachnophobia.
Oh, go back to Hunter for his 3-pointer in horror comedies.
Okay, Hunter, your 3-pointer in horror comedies. Elvis Presley and a black JFK stay in a nursing home where nothing happens until a wayward Egyptian mummy comes and sucks out the old people's souls through their anuses. The two decide to fight back. Name that movie.
Bubba Hotep.
That is correct for 3 points.
All right, Alec, your 3-pointer in science fiction horror. A team of scientists aboard the International Space Station discover a rapidly evolving entity that caused extinction on Mars and now threatens all existence on Earth. Five, 4, 3, 2.
I say life.
That's correct for 3 points.
Wow.
So now we'll go over to Hunter for his 5-pointer in Supernatural.
Okay, Hunter, your 5-pointer in Supernatural. A refugee couple makes a harrowing escape from war-torn South Sudan, but then they struggle to adjust to the new life in an English town that has an evil lurking beneath the surface. Name that movie. We're going to go 5.
Repeat the question.
Repeat. Okay. Repeat. A refugee couple makes a harrowing escape from war-torn South Sudan, but then they struggle to adjust to the new life in an English town that has an evil lurking beneath the surface. Name that movie.
All right, I'm going to go with The Woman in Black.
That is incorrect. We were looking for His House.
Okay, damn it.
Okay, Alec, a chance to win it all with your 5-pointer in the 1980s. Otherwise, we will go to sudden death.
All right.
For 5 points. 4 teenagers visit a local carnival for a night of innocent amusement, but soon discover that nothing there is innocent or amusing. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Your second repeat. 4 teenagers visit a local carnival for a night of innocent amusement, but soon discover that nothing there is innocent or amusing. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
It's your last repeat. 4 teenagers visit a local carnival for a night of innocent amusement, but soon discover that nothing there is innocent or amusing. Five, 4, 3, 2.
Lost Boys.
That is incorrect. We're looking for the Funhouse. With that being said, here's how sudden death works. We're going to go through more plot synopses, so get your boards ready. So we're going to start with some of the 2-pointers you missed, and we'll move on from there. First person to get a lead is going to win the game.
All right.
So the first 2-pointer we did not ask about. A woman tries to exonerate her brother, who is convicted of murder, by proving that the crime was committed by a supernatural phenomenon emanating from a haunted mirror. Hunter looks frozen, but
Yeah, he looks frozen on my end as well. Hunter, can you still hear us?
Can you guys? Yeah, can you guys see me?
can't see
You guys
you,
aren't
but
frozen on my end.
we can hear you. We'll just go to you first. And 5.
Oculus.
Okay. And Alec,
Oculus.
both correct.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were actually going to me first.
No, we are going to go to you first because like you're frozen, so we'll go to you first. Your next question. A woman discovers the newly resurrected, partially formed body of her brother-in-law. She starts killing for him to revitalize his body so he can escape the demonic beings that are pursuing him after he escapes their sadistic underworld. Now I can see Hunter.
Yeah, he's back.
You're back.
Sweet, I'm back.
We're gonna go to Alec first, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alec
Hellraiser.
and Hunter.
Hellraiser.
That is correct. Your next one.
Yeah, Hellraiser.
A teenager believes that the newcomer in his neighborhood is a vampire. He turns to an actor in a television horror show for help to deal with the undead.
Can you guys see me okay?
Yeah, I can
Yes.
see it. You're a little blurry,
You're
but 3, 2, 1. Hunter
Fright Night.
and Alec.
Fright Night.
We're still tied. Fright Night is correct. I think that's all the 2-pointers. We'll move on to some 3-pointers, see if we can break this tie. The first 3-pointer we have left, let's see. All right, here we go. When a man attends a dinner party hosted by his ex-wife, the unsettling past reopens old wounds and creates new tensions. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Alec first
The Invitation.
and Hunter.
The Invitation.
We're still tied, everybody. Invitation. is correct. Your next question. When a team of explorers venture into the catacombs that lie beneath the streets of Paris, they uncover the dark secret that lies within the city of the dead. Three, 2, 1. Hunter
As above, so below.
and Alec.
As above, so below.
All right, these guys are putting on a clinic now. Here we go. The next one. Alien brain parasites entering humans through their mouths turn their hosts into killing zombies. Some teenagers start to fight against them. Five, 4, 3,
Please let me
2, 1. Alec
Cooties.
and Hunter.
The Faculty.
Both incorrect. We're looking for 1987's Night of the Creeps. Night of the Creeps.
Okay.
All right. We're getting into the harder ones now. And I'll give you the categories, just so you know. For this, that's only fair for 5 pointers. Horror comedies, 5. A tough, cute woman is kidnapped for ransom and brought to the English countryside. David and 2 morons may have more to worry about than her crime boss stepdad, his 2 Asian killers, and her.
Can you repeat, please?
I can. A tough, cute woman is kidnapped for ransom and brought to the English countryside. David and 2 morons have way more to worry about than her crime boss stepdad, his 2 Asian killers, and her. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I believe we're going to go to Alec first.
It stumped me, man.
And Hunter.
Nothing.
Okay, that is The Cottage.
Never seen it. So.
In 2010s, 2020s, your 5-pointer. An overweight teen is bullied by a clique of cool girls poolside while holidaying in her village. The long walk home will change the rest of her life. I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2. Repeat? Okay, it's your 1 repeat for overtime. An overweight teen is bullied by a clique of cool girls poolside while holidaying in her village. The long walk home will change the rest of her life.
I really hope it's this one.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hunter, what do you got?
Is it Piggy?
And Alec?
I didn't have it.
And your winner, Hunter Chambliss. The answer is Piggy. Yes, last year's Spanish masterpiece, Piggy. Check it out.
Thank God for Shudder.
With that being said, I'm going to drop Hunter backstage, talk to Alec really quick. Alec, I don't think we've ever had a match in Hunter's league or this league now that has gone this deep into sudden death. Final score I got, you had 21, Hunter had 26. I don't know if they've ever gone that high. So whether or not, however you feel right now, clearly you brought it.
Yeah, this is my second match I think that I've had that I've gone deep into overtime and just didn't pull it out. I had last one was in fandom fight, so man, it sucks, but it was a good game. You know, I wish I would have got those questions that I got right all in overtime in my actual round, but you know, it is what it is. The wheel, you know, makes a lot of enemies, so it definitely made one with me today.
All right, Alec, we will see you again in the future. The matches are going to be every week. We're having matches, so you know you'll be back before you know it.
As much as I can, as long as you'll have me.
All right, we will definitely.
Thank you, Alec.
Thank you.
Dropping down, bringing today's winner, Hunter. I guess you were right, man. I guess whatever Alec was complaining about, you were right. So, how are you feeling?
Oh man, I got so nervous because my round 1 sucked. My round 2 was okay, but I should have done way better in Scream. I'm just glad we were tied the entire time and that we were able to go into sudden death where I started getting more momentum going forward. Alec played great. Still can't believe I pulled Piggy, but I watched it recently getting ready for the Chainsaw Awards on Shudder, so I had that fresh on my mind. Yeah, it was a great match.
All right. Hunter, of course, we're going to see you soon as well, so we're going to drop you backstage. We'll close this thing out today. Hey, Mike, you know, they said it themselves in the comments there. Our first match goes to sudden death, 26-21. That's a gigantic score for a 3-round match. So I hope you guys that are watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Mike, I'll give you the last word.
Oh, yeah. You know, this was a fun time. I think we have something here. John wrote all these questions. They were all great. These two brought up for the first official match here, which is awesome. And, yeah, like John said, we're here every Thursday night live. And make sure to check out Why We Love Horror Thursdays at 12 p.m. Eastern as well. We just released one today for the Blackening and Tales from the Hood. So make sure to go check that out as well. But, yeah, other than that, John, you got anything?
I guess our stepsister league TLU also started dropping today.
Yes.
So we have a team's title match came down. More matches dropping this weekend. We'll have matches dropping every week. Tape matches there, live matches here. Come to the video store for all of your needs, whatever they are. We got it. And buy our shit.
Yes, always buy our shit. We'll see you next time.
Hit that sexy outro.
We'll do.
couldn't even harm a fly.
Hurry back. Be sure to bring your death certificate.